Hello everyone, as we get ready here for the Greg Race 3, we have a new competitor, as that is Gregory House. As we see all the Gregs go through, Gregory House looking to have a good position here. Greg going through Greg. Oh, and Greg takes the lead with Gregory House shooting into second. He's trying to keep the good line here, and he does, but do the other Gregs get it good? No. Gregory House does get slowed down, but gets the good line through here. Gregory House into second. Gregory House into first for a second. Gregory House going through. So we see Gregory House going through Mrs. Puff's boating school. Coming through first. We see Greg in second and third here. See Gregory House getting an amazing exit here. But will Greg try and overtake him? Oh, and Gregory House gets a pretty bad bounce there and gets overtaken by Greg. Let's see if Gregory House can go through Greg here at Bikini Bottom. We see the other Gregs. Some Gregs are falling behind now. There is one that's very far behind anyone else, and that is Greg. Great job to Greg for keeping that lead. Gregory House trying to absolutely chase him. Greg gets through into second. See the other Greg in fourth. So we see that Greg, and he gets a pretty bad bounce there, and it's probably just down to Greg, Gregory House, and Greg. Oh, and Greg almost making the overtake on the elevator. But I still think Greg or Gregory House or Greg still have it. Greg is trying to go faster than Greg. Two Gregs are out. That is very bad for those two Gregs. So we see Greg trying to make the overtake. Greg just can't have it work, can't get the slipstream. We see Gregory House still in front of Greg here. Greg, around the outside. Oh, will he go through? And he goes through two of them at once and absolutely screws Gregory House. We see them go through Goo Lagoon. We see a Greg that is stuck. I will get rid of that Greg. So we see, let's go back to the Gregs. Greg is going through here. Going through the streets of Bikini Bottom. Greg, and Greg are all there, trying to go through. So we see them. Greg's getting crushed a little. Greg is having a hard time. Greg is getting a hard time put on him, as those are coming at him fast. We see Greg, they're trying to go around the dome. We're having 5 minutes already in this race here at Bikini Bottom. It's very close here for Greg and Greg. As we see a difficult time for Greg. Greg is coming around now, almost back. They might be going around the Chum Bucket and the Crusty Krab very soon. As by then, they would have almost been able to finish the race. Gregory House taking a different line here. What is that line? Gregory House off the map. Gregory House is eliminated for choosing the wrong route, as did Greg's. Greg is going through the Crusty Krab right now, trying to go under the tables and through there, trying to go all around, and Greg is trying to go through. Greg is making the final stretch to finish the race in first. Greg coming up now as all the Gregs are still in the Crusty Krab. Greg is going up. Greg looks like he's about to win. Greg goes up. Will Greg win? And Greg comes around the final few turns. Only has to make it down here. Greg gets a pretty good launch. And he gets stopped for a second, but I don't think that's enough for the other Gregs to overtake. And Greg wins the Greg Marble Race. What an amazing performance from Greg here. That was absolutely amazing from Greg here. Great job to Greg. Wait, that didn't finish. Wait a minute. Oh, the finish line's over here. Greg, come on Greg, you can make it. Come on Greg. All the other Gregs are slowing behind. You've got a massive lead, Greg. Will Greg go through and win this race? Let's see if Greg making the final few turns here, getting pummeled by that block, getting a bit of a bad exit as the other Gregs start to catch up to him. Getting another pretty bad bounce here, but I think that is over if he just gets through, and Greg wins the Greg Marble Race. The other 3 Gregs are coming through, and that is a photo finish for Greg. Those 2 Gregs also having photo finish to see the last few Gregs coming through. There are a few Gregs still stuck. Greg is done. We see the last few Gregs, and that is the last Greg finished. All the fireworks going off for Greg in Bikini Bottom, as he has just won it. Unfortunately, Gregory House, Greg have all fallen off, and the top 15 consists of Greg, and that is all. You know, reading Greg for so long doesn't even feel like a real word anymore. That's how much this has gotten into my brain. We see Greg. Oh, just doing a few victory laps here. We have Greg. Hopefully Greg. Let's see if Greg actually still kept that lead. Oh, so if we went on for another lap, Greg would have caught up to Greg. So we see Greg. Oh, Greg and Greg going at it again. Greg still falling behind Greg. Not good. But we only read the top 15, but we didn't read the top 20, which is a bit bad. So for the top 20 of this race, we still had Greg. Oh wait, no, Greg had fastest lap. So Greg gets a point with the other points. So Greg first, Greg second, Greg third, Greg fourth, Greg fifth, Greg sixth, Greg 7th, Greg 8th, Greg 9th, Greg 10th, Greg 11th, Greg 12th, Greg 13th, Greg 14th, Greg 15th, Gregory House in 16th, Greg in 17th, Greg in 18th, Greg in 19th, and Greg in 20th. We hope you've had an amazing time watching the Greg Marble Race 3 with actual commentary of me saying Greg for 7 minutes. And if you want another Greg race, just let me know and we might get one sorted for you all. Thanks for watching, and we'll have a Greg Marble Race 4 soon.